Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel Auto Cars, where power meets precision, and where every engine roar tells a new story. If you're a fan of muscle, speed, innovation, and American legacy on four wheels, you're in the right place. Buckle up, subscribe, and let's roll into the next great chapter of automotive performance. This is where the future of the street meets the soul of the track. In the heart of America's sports car history, one name continues to redefine what it means to be a performance icon: the Chevrolet Corvette. And in 2025, that legend is reborn with something extraordinary. Meet the 2025 Chevrolet Corvette E-Ray. Not just a Corvette, not just an evolution, this is a revolution. It's America's first electrified Corvette. And it doesn't whisper into the new era, it screams into it with all the aggression, drama, and capability Corvette fans expect. For decades, the Corvette has embodied American ingenuity in automotive design. From the C1 that rolled out in the 1950s to the razor-sharp C8 mid-engine monster that stunned the world, each iteration pushed boundaries. But the 2025 E-Ray is different. It isn't just about pushing the envelope. It's about tearing it wide open. The E-Ray is the first hybrid in Corvette history, and it blends internal combustion fury with electric acceleration in a way that feels more fighter jet than supercar. Let's get straight into the beast beneath the skin. At its heart, the E-Ray retains the 6.2-liter LT2 V8 engine, naturally aspirated, throaty, and utterly ferocious. This small block V8 puts out a searing 495 horsepower to the rear wheels, just like the Stingray. But here's where it takes off in a direction no other Corvette ever has. It adds a front-mounted electric motor producing 160 horsepower. That's right, this is an all-wheel drive Corvette. And when you combine both systems, the E-Ray puts down a monstrous 655 combined horsepower. That makes it the quickest production Corvette ever made, even quicker than the mighty Z06 in a straight line. 0 to 60, a face-warping 2.5 seconds. That's hypercar territory, quarter mile, just around 10.5 seconds. But the E-Ray isn't just about straight-line heroics. That front electric motor adds grip, torque vectoring, and stability that no previous Corvette could ever offer. Whether you're ripping through tight canyon roads or launching off a damp track, the AWD system keeps the car planted, precise, and confidence-inspiring. The power delivery is seamless. The moment you stab the throttle, the E-Ray reacts with a split-second burst from the electric motor while the V8 screams to life. It's a symphony of muscle and modern tech. There's no turbo lag, no hesitation. Just pure, immediate, relentless surge. And with the all-wheel drive grip, every ounce of power finds its way to the pavement. But the E-Ray isn't just about raw numbers. It's about redefining what the Corvette can be. On the outside, it shares much of its bodywork with the wide-body Z06, giving it a menacing stance, wider track, and larger footprint. The aggressive fascia, deep vents, side scoops, and sculpted rear diffuser scream performance. Massive carbon ceramic brakes peek through lightweight forged wheels, helping shed heat under hard braking while keeping unsprung weight low. It's not just about looking fast, it's built to perform at the edge. Inside, the E-Ray continues the C8 tradition of wrapping the driver in a cockpit-like environment. High-quality materials meet fighter jet-inspired design. The squared-off steering wheel, digital instrument cluster, and wraparound center console give the sense of being in command of a high-tech machine. And new for the E-Ray, drivers get specific hybrid data displayed, including electric power usage, torque split, battery status, and regenerative braking performance. Speaking of that battery, let's talk about the hybrid system. It's not a plug-in. The E-Ray uses a 1.9 kWh lithium-ion battery located down the center tunnel of the car for optimal weight distribution. The system charges via regenerative braking and coasting, meaning there's no need to plug in. And while it's not designed for extended electric-only range, it can drive purely on electric power in a mode called Stealth Mode. Stealth Mode is one of the coolest features of the E-Ray. At startup or under light throttle, the car can cruise using just the electric motor at speeds up to 45 miles per hour, perfect for quietly leaving your neighborhood in the early morning or creeping through a parking garage. No noise, no emissions, just smooth, silent glide. Then, when you need to bring the thunder, the V8 roars back into life instantly. But don't mistake this hybrid for some eco-conscious compromise. This isn't about saving the planet, it's about dominating the road. The E-Ray's hybrid system is built for performance first. The battery pack is small, but it delivers bursts of electric power precisely when needed. Think of it as a built-in launch booster rather than a Prius-style fuel saver. And speaking of saving, the E-Ray isn't exactly cheap, but it's still one of the best performance bargains on the planet. With a starting price around $104,000, it undercuts European hybrid supercars by a massive margin. And yet, in performance, it holds its own against machines that cost double or more. That's the magic of the Corvette, democratizing supercar performance without asking you to sell your soul. Driving the E-Ray is an experience like no other. The acceleration pins you to your seat. The sound is pure Detroit muscle, and yet, when you want to cruise, it becomes civilized and refined. The magnetic ride control suspension reads the road hundreds of times per second, adjusting damping on the fly for a silky smooth ride or razor-sharp response. Whether you're cruising the highway or carving through a mountain pass, the E-Ray adapts to your driving style. It's also worth mentioning the weather advantage. For the first time in Corvette history, you can drive your Vette year-round with confidence. Rain, snow, cold pavement, doesn't matter. The E-Ray's all-wheel drive system and performance Michelin Pilot Sport all-season tires make it more usable than any Corvette before it. It's not just a weekend toy. It's a daily capable supercar. And let's not forget the heritage. Even as the Corvette E-Ray breaks new ground with hybrid tech and AWD performance, it stays true to its roots. Front trunk, check. Rear engine view, check. Throaty V8, absolutely. The engine's still mounted behind the driver, giving that exotic mid-engine feel. But now, it's enhanced with modern tech in a way that makes it future-proof without losing its identity. And speaking of the future, what does the E-Ray tell us about where the Corvette brand is going? Well, it's clear that Chevrolet isn't afraid to shake things up. This car is a stepping stone toward fully electrified performance, but it doesn't abandon what made the Corvette great. It embraces change without compromise. It blends old school and new school in a way that no other performance car really has. So, who is the 2025 Corvette E-Ray for? It's for the enthusiast who wants it all. The power of a V8, the grip of AWD, the punch of electric torque, and the style of an exotic. It's for someone who wants the next generation of performance without forgetting the legacy that came before. It's for the driver who doesn't want to choose between past and future, but wants the best of both in one revolutionary machine. There's something poetic about watching the Corvette evolve. From its humble beginnings as a fiberglass-bodied roadster to today's hybrid, AWD supercar slayer, it has always been a symbol of what American performance can be. The E-Ray doesn't just add to that legacy, it supercharges it. It's proof that performance isn't going away, it's evolving. And it's evolving fast. Whether you're a lifelong Corvette fan or just discovering the name for the first time, the E-Ray demands your attention. It's not just another fast car. It's not just another hybrid. It's the most advanced, most capable, most forward-thinking Corvette ever built. And yet, at its core, it still delivers the raw, visceral experience that made the Corvette a legend. In a world moving rapidly toward electrification, the E-Ray hits the perfect note. It's not all electric, not all gas, it's all performance. It's the sound of the future, with a V8 soundtrack. It's the Corvette, reborn for the next generation, and it's absolutely glorious. Thank you for riding with us through the electrified thrill of the 2025 Chevrolet Corvette E-Ray. If you enjoyed this dive into America's hybrid performance icon, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update from the world of high-octane innovation. This is where power lives, where speed breathes, and where legends keep driving forward. Until next time, keep it fast, keep it loud, and keep chasing the next great ride.